Okay. Hi, I'm TC. I'm here with my buddy Nave on the cast, and we've got Strudel on Prod. How's it going?
How's it going, everybody?
We got a fun Pyros and Bitterns game. So, after two map 5 bangers, we're ready to go in with this one. So,
Yeah, hopefully the second set of games we have tonight are just as good as the first, and it can be a giger banger of a day.
we've got on one side a Malgaban and a Kiriban on the other. So, I expect some fun shenanigans with two OP heroes gone. So,
Yeah, and I think the bans make a lot of sense. We've seen how much Frost likes to play Malga this season. It's like his iconic tank, you could say. Um, so I don't think it's a big surprise that the Bitterns would want to ban that out right away. But
yeah.
we'll
And then
see. We'll see what they do in response, right?
Yeah. So, I think they have comp set up, so we're just waiting to go in soon. So
I'm just waiting for the lineup for the Pyros. They do have a ringer, as Forever Kinda is ring for Luxall.
and the Bitterns are down someone, correct? Okay.
Bitterns are indeed down one person, but they do not have a ringer for them.
You said it was Verity. You said right.
Verity, yes, they don't have Verity here today, but
So
it shouldn't affect their comps too much, just because um, they can swap one for one with Master Jedi pretty much in all their comps. Mercy. Okay. Warhawk, sorry. Interesting. They're gonna have Master Jedi start on support here. Actually, are the Bitterns? I don't remember seeing this comp ever. At least when we played against the Bitterns in week 3, I don't think they played this comp. So I wonder if this is something that they've been practicing. I just haven't seen.
yeah, I'm not sure. I really don't know much about these teams, so I'm excited to learn as the string goes.
Yeah, I remember played against the Bitterns in week 3. They had some strong suits, some weak points. WK on DPS was really interesting, right? Because we've seen WK play support last season. It was really good for the Hyraxes. Um, so seeing them now play support DPS this season, just completely different look for them.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens when you with your first 2 rounds draft 2 people who are like mid GM. So you kind of have to play around different roles and stuff like that. So which I mean I like. Obviously we've seen WK's DPS really good. I was on Team Dire last season, a really good DPS. So you can kind of flex them both on DPS and put the other on their respective role and see what works out the best. So
Yeah. As we get loaded into Lijiang Tower here, map 1 in the series. The Pyros, they banned out Kiriko in response to the Bitterns banning out Frost's Malga, as we do see Frost hovering over
Now, if I
this
give you this
Orisa. I
tree,
do
you better
remember
not tell
him
your
playing
ma,
this when
you
the
hear?
Malga was banned, and actually looking quite good for them. As WK wants a pause, because of course WK wants a pause.
we love pauses.
WK not have internet problems.
UI.
Challenge impossible.
Isn't there a keybind for that?
It's like Control Z something, Alt Z, yeah, something like
Okay.
that. That's what it is.
What happens if I
Melons
press
and
that
nowhere.
as prod? Oh, pause just disappeared.
Somebody didn't know.
W, can you just gonna change title? Pose game? I think the other game was first map was already over. I can't tell who's in favor, but I think it's the
I think the
Canadians.
Canadians won, I think.
Yeah. And you were saying the Grizzlies
Have to restart? Okay, we can restart then.
you said the Grizzlies map was Ilias and they lost it, so that's unfortunate.
Yes, but I do remember them mostly playing Ilios with D.Va.
And that was bad.
But there was a D.Va ban, which was a good ban for the for that team. Of course, that's not the gamer prodding, but
Oh, is WK gone?
and WK is gone.
Oh, so did uh Pezzer. I can't say the name. I already forget. Perseus or whatever.
You say
They,
Percy.
Percy. Okay, yeah, both of them disconnected. So, well, good start to the games. Like lovely, lovely starts. So, love to see pauses immediately as we wait for people to
Yes,
reopen their
but
game.
I mean,
Because
really, this should have been expected. Whenever you're in a lobby with WK, at least 4 pauses per series, I think, is like the minimum.
minimum. Okay, I don't think I've ever. I think I've been in one game against WK. It was against the Hyraxes in like week 1 of last season, and that's my only interaction with WK ever. So he reverse swept us.
I actually played with WK long time ago on one of the off-season tournaments. I think it was the Mr. Heroes one, and they were really fun to play with.
It
Really
was
liked
a
them.
it was a fun tourney. My team had
Yeah,
like 0 availability, so I think Strudel was part of that. So I think you were part of my Mystery Heroes team, right?
the Mystery Heroes tournament.
Yeah, the platypus or whatever. So it was a fun team.
As so apparently Percy actually is gonna get subbed out for this map. They have to go pick up food according to Melon. So water is actually gonna be in on DPS for the Pyros. Still waiting on WK to come back though.
Oh, this is a start of all time. Someone leaving to go pick up food as we wait for WK to do WK things. This is Aurora Clash, everyone.
Yeah, or Overwatch Clash. It's just a classic, really.
It's okay. There were 2 bangers before this. There were bound to be some technical issues of some sort. Some issues. Well, I don't think we've talked about it yet since we're waiting and we have to talk. Who do you think's winning, and what do you think the score's gonna be?
Oh yes, predictions. Um, hmm. I think I'm gonna predict the Pyros. Probably 3-1. I think.
Ooh,
Could have a map 5 gigabanger, but I think it's gonna be 3-1 to the Pyros. Um, yeah.
I want to keep on with map 5 banger tonight, so I think it'll be map 5 banger. But I'm gonna go in favor of the Bitterns because Dyer's goat. So
There is
3-2
good.
in favor of Bitterns. So I trust Dyer to do Dyer things. So
And I feel like Dyer is always kind of tank that pulls out. He could play a lot of things really.
oh yeah,
Um,
he's such a
so
reliable
he's
tank.
super flexible, and I think he plays a lot of stuff at a really high level.
Yeah, I
And
really
and
like
this
his.
Bitterns team, they're really not afraid to just pick whatever heroes. Like I've seen them play just all sorts of comps, and that's like a big strength for them. Is that it's kind of hard to ban out a team like that
Mhm.
versus
I think
like,
it's
sorry,
double-edged sword though, because you don't have any glaring strengths as well though. Like yeah, you
yeah,
can't be banned, but you don't have anything that outclasses others. So you have to hope you can counter swap so well that you win. So
absolutely. And it could work right against a team like the Pyros. Like
yeah.
we know that for us one store the Maga, we've seen Melon be really really good on the Vendetta.
Mhm.
So like they're a little bit of a known quality. We know Water really likes to play the Soldier 76. So
Yes.
these are definitely their strengths, and if they can get to play those heroes, that's gonna definitely be their best look. But chances are one of those is gonna be banned out every single map, as it is map 1 with the Malga ban.
Mhm. Yeah, I think it's gonna boil down to can the Pyros overwhelm the Bitterns, or can the Bitterns, keep consistently, just being on top of countering what the Pyros do. So
Yeah, playing second could be really important. Dire, like if you can just live those initial engages, right? Save cooldowns, maybe that's your chance to go. But
yeah.
I've seen it before that sometimes those comps when teams just run you down, it's just so hard to survive.
Hmm. Yeah, Amalga is a scary character in this league, so using it map 1, your ban on it map 1 is a little worrisome. But
Okay, I think it's okay. Like, obviously, Lijiang's a really good Malga map, so...
yeah,
like,
no, I like the call. It's just it's still like this is the take they're gonna play. Now we have to expect to play it the whole time. So, but I would
yeah,
definitely opt to ban it first, so you try and gain momentum for your team because I think momentum is such a big factor in every game. So
yeah.
and keeping
Go
mentality.
the other way, though. True, it's momentum, but also, if you leave the Malga open, it potentially gives you the ability to, like, figure out a way to counter comp it, right? Because
Yeah,
they're going to play Malga the other maps. And so if you can keep Malga open and then beat them on the Malga comp, like map 1 or 2, then you're putting the Pyros in a really tough spot that
yeah.
we've seen you play your best comp, you're losing on it, and they still have the ban on the Malga if they want to.
Hmm. I love taking
And
good streaks.
I know teams like this where like if the Pyros lose this map with the Malga ban, they could probably like their mental is probably gonna be fine. So just say, yeah, that was the Malga ban, go next.
Yeah,
Then they have
yeah.
the Malga and they're not even feeling bad about it.
Cloud's on support, right? I wonder if they'll
Yes,
do the funny.
I think Cloud mostly plays support.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I wonder if they'll do the funny Malga Jetpack Cat stuff because that is something I know they did at least in a scrim at one point, and I don't know if they've consistently done it since then. But it's something to watch out for at some point.
Hey, WK is back. This is
Yay! We can finally talk about things happening in the game and not.
I can actually watch something on my screen instead of just a paused menu. Ellen is R. Okay, we're going
Oh,
in.
possible bad message by Melon. You stink.
You stink, says
Alan.
Melon. Ooh.
Wow, that's a bad message. It's insane.
Yes, definitely dirty language that we shouldn't be having in our my Aurora league. I don't want to hear any of that.
Ban.
All right. As hopefully we've gotten rid of all the PC issues at the start of the match here, and everything can just go smoothly.
Yes, 30 minutes in, we're finally starting.
I receive the task completed.
Yeah, pretty average. I mean, that's just NA, right?
Yeah, this is average Aurora game. So.
Your worth is a
Water on the
hypothesis.
Oh.
Let's make history.
Water on the venture. I'm shocked water doesn't just go hit scan, right?
Oh, there.
They're finally on the soldier. Alright. As we do see Dyer starting out on this Queen, I think this is like his... I would say it's like his pick. I feel like Dyer Queen is super nasty. Especially when there's no Kiriko in that rampage.
I agree. I think she's really careful.
Yeah, shout engage start here for the Bitterns. They're looking to go on forever, but the Juno able to run away for now. As the point unlocks, the Pyros looking to get first cap across. A little bit split out of it, but it's actually Dyer that's going to go down first. So Management and the point cap for the Pyros. Right, really well with them. The Bitterns just crying out to escape.
I appreciate that.
Everyone else is being able to stabilize. That was really good. Dyer falling to Melon early is just so important. So, no,
Looks pretty good, though.
another drive by.
Yeah, Bitterns is going to take this engage through White Room. They want to try to brawl with their venture, right? And their Queen in this White Room. So far, just kind of stabilizing for now. Amp comes in. Shout as well. The target seems to be the soldier. Water in a lot of trouble. Trying to run away back to the point. Is able to live for now. So it's actually down on the Mercy that's really low on point. He's dying for now. Actually, Warhawk comes down first. And the rest of the pieces. The Bitters, I think, are soon to follow. Another fight back here for the Pyros.
Fight by the Pyros. Getting hits when they load at the right time. Big stagger by the way. Big stagger. He got ult online. He's off.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this on-round pick. Yeah, I mean, I'm personally not a fan of this tier round, especially having no hit scan, right? So Water and Cloud just kind of get to do whatever they want.
I agree. I think on the
Knife on the water. Dire gets the first kill. Cloud getting from Master Jedi's full. Listen, Dire integrated in response before, but no tank here for the bitter. Could spell trouble. Frost for spear on the Master Jedi. Trying to keep the fight. Somebody needs to cut to the point. WK going in with the 2 jam. Animal Mercy and Overwatch on point. Here comes the Terror Surge in. Master Jedi is going to get taken down from that one. Animal Mercy use the red, so still man down here. And as WK falls, the rest of the team are going to as well. It's a 100-0. Now for the Pyros.
I think the Queen just wasn't working there, unfortunately.
Score 1-0.
And I think there need to be some swaps on the sides of the Bitterns if they want to keep this competitive. Like I was saying with Aurora though, I think the hero is so bad that you can play the hero good and it still won't do anything.
If anybody asks,
It's I've said this a couple times. I referred to like when we lost, I think when we lost against Giants, and Yak played Onron, and it was like Yak's Onron was great. He played Onron great, but it's Onron, and Onron does nothing. So.
Yeah, and also, if you're going back to the pod as well, Neptune said earlier that when you're playing Orisa into like no hit scan, Orisa is just completely damaged. Yeah, this Frost is just doing so much. And I really like these swaps here for the Bitterns, going over to the Emray, the Sigma, and the BAP. It's gonna make Frost play so much harder.
Oh, I agree. You switch into, I think, the tank with the stabilizer more against Orisa, and 2 hit scans are so much pressure on the Orisa. So, Frost is so much more. And Dire gets big first hit on water. So,
well, onto Melon. Melon gonna spin Master Jedi out of the lamp. Really cool tech there from the Vendetta, but still even as Cap comes through for the Spitter. So, Ready doing better than last fight. Melon engaging super hard, gets the rock. Gonna get traded from Nano the Mercy. Dire kind of struggle on point. Just have to use the shift. Here we're gonna go a little wide from Frost. Still even in the fight. Dire, whoa, get the remedy flap. Cat.
I mean, that's what happens when you're battling with guys. I honestly think after that one game, it's kind of that bad. That's not what happens. What's already very good. Very good.
Yeah, also Cloud that fight just felt like they could do whatever they wanted. You would think playing into the 2 hit scans with Cat would be having some more trouble playing in the sky, but no issue at all for Cloud to get that play. Dire, no shield, trying to walk forward. Rock is gonna go in quickly with the air surge. Hold it for into the Melon. Picks up the kill, Nano the Mercy, the support, the cut off on coast. Dire is getting run down to the backline by Frost. And it's just full teamwork.
Yeah, really good Terror Surge, getting the early pick. I think, from my POV, it looked like Frost pulled everyone.
Yeah,
Really well done.
huge.
And you know, Cloud and Melon, too, I think very useful ults, especially with getting someone off the map here. Like, I think Dire just died very early in the Catter fight.
Yeah, and Cloud is actually set up for playing all the way in the sky, on the coast. Doesn't seem like the Bitterns were aware of him. Flip water, first pick again from Dire. As the rest of the Pyros are just going to back up to the point. They're going to give the space to go bunker. Maybe play for a re-engage, perhaps.
I mean, you have all the ones from 2 stabilize.
Pressure on point now. Melon's around in the middle of the whole team.
Dire's going to fall off the map, though.
Does use the flux to stay on the map, but goes down instead. Now Ray invested 3v2. What's the Ray in favor of the Pyros? They're going to keep the fight, get the cap right back.
They clean up the fight, get the cap right back. Okay, there we go. But I think that order was very, very bad. So, Water put in work there, and I mean, they still have the multi-damage.
Yeah, and actually they need to touch here. It's kind of hard with the Sigma walking through choke. They might beat engage here. And then one thing they have going for their WK gonna dig. I think gonna get the first cap. The ult from Melon unable to save Master Jedi at the time. with the beat. Overwatch just a little bit too late. They do try the judo, and Frost is off the
Big
map.
picks.
What a boot from Overwatch.
Big kick. That was such a good. I think one
Super
of that.
clutch picks there.
Good job from Warhawk.
You
Now you
agreed.
just have to go see Fernando the Mercy into a Terra Surge and a Visor. So it'll be hard for the.
I mean, we saw how big the Terror Surge was last time, right?
Yeah, I know. They
mean,
just have to play
it'll-
so much more split. I think.
It would be a little bit easier, right? They can play split because they have all this space. It's a flying height. They're in the air. Water trying to kill Master Jedi. Lamp is out. Dire trying to beat up.
Jedi though.
But
And the
another
float's
Mercy
gonna
gets a
flip.
nice headshot mid-air onto
Float's
water.
gonna flip,
It's
though.
rated. The flip comes through here for the Pyros. The Bitterns scrambling, running back to point, trying to take it back. But without a BAP, the healing, not a lot. Melon gets rocked in the back line.
Looks back.
Is going to be able to survive for now. The cap does go back through here.
Dire almost has flux. Have to worry about the.
Dire.
You have to worry about the cattle zone. Melon.
Dire, the flux
There's
is the
cattle
only thing
as
they
well.
have. But the cattle at one point,
There's the flux.
Dire's the only one left. The flux doesn't even hit anybody.
That's it. Will they have a touch? I don't think they will.
No, there's going to be no touch there. And after a closer second round, it is going to be the Pyros winning on Li Zhang here.
I think the Bitterns did a good job of finally adapting, but I think it just ended up being too late. And now you have to adapt into a Malga comp after losing your Malga ban. So I think the Bitterns are in a tough position after map 1. So
Yeah, but a lot of room still left in the series to go, right? I think
Oh,
there's a few key
100%.
bans here that they could look to get rid of. Obviously, the Soldier, the Vendetta, the two that come to my mind right away. So we'll see what the Bitterns want to do going into map 2, but we'll
Yeah,
get there.
games-
Sure. What?
I was just gonna say the game's never over till it's truly over. So
Yes. Yeah.
but yeah, I think we'll go into break.
Yeah. So map 2 right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome to circuit. Initiating.
Welcome back to Aurora Esports Clash, Season 10. I am TC. I'm here with Nave, and we are here on Circuit Royale with, what are the bands? Juno Sig?
Juno Sigma, yeah.
So, in terms of comp swaps, we have Percy on for Water, and then Master Jedi and Nave Mercy have swapped roles. So.
Yeah. Not too shocked about this, right? We know Dyer, he really likes to play these poke tanks, this dominant Sigma. It's a look that he's probably most known for. So Circuit, I think, makes a lot of sense. And obviously the Sigma ban in response, I think, is probably the best thing that you could have done here if you're the Pyros.
Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, Sigma Band's definitely the best thing they can do, but his Dominus still, I think, is very, very scary. So we'll see how Frost is able to match it, and very similar comps in the end. Just Alari instead of Yang on one side, and then you've got Vendetta on the side of the Bitterns, which is weird to me, but we'll see how it works.
Yeah, and Master Jedi swapping to DPS I think makes a lot of sense. He's a hit scan player, so obviously you want your hit scan to play on the hit scan map of Circuit Royale. WK gonna stay on the Symmetra actually, so a little bit of Lemur's theory you could say here, coming out from the Bitterns.
Very much.
As WK is gonna do their best Nesquik's impression.
See if he does it better. Melon falling very low very early. Frost also losing a lot of health.
And Master Jedi on this Widow, not really anyone to contest. It pretty much has to be Percy. We'll see if Master Jedi can get any picks. But for now, Dyer has taken the high ground, and sure enough, Master Jedi does get the first pick on the Cloud. So huge for them. Melon also kind of cut off here, no block.
Frost falling very low as well.
So it's a really good start here for the Bitterns as they look to trade for Everkinda.
I think, yeah, there it is.
About to be able to get it.
Honestly, this might just go in favor of the Bitterns very, very early. They might get a recontest, but I don't know if they're going to recontest with their whole team.
If it's a recontest, it's going to have to be without the BAF, I believe. Is Melon actually going to swap over to the Widow? So Melon versus Master Jedi Widow duel, that'll definitely be something to keep an eye on as we move forward here. The payload's still pushing forward. I don't think I have either. They've kind of stepped off the point for now.
I know. Really weird. Well, they have a recontest, but they're going to see 9.
They're
going to see 9!
It was a good stun from Dyer. He stunned Frost, so he couldn't touch the point.
I mean, hey, good. This is what I'm talking about. Dyer's poke tanks, it's just insane. Like,
in the background, Frost is actually really in trouble here. Does get the wave from Cloud to stay alive for now, but Dyer, like 20% ahead on this Panopticon. Might be an early engage duel here, but WK gets stunned into the wall by Frost. Does get taken down. So finally, the Pyros can be able to dig their heels in and set up proper defense here.
Yeah, I mean that was just a good first point by the Bitterns. I mean they just kind of ran it. So I'm interested to see how the Pyros will counteract that direction that they have. So very early engage here by Dyer.
The window comes out here from Net of the Mercy, but Percy using that Autobots in response, as well as Cross Panopticon, does get a bunch of picks here go in favor of the Pyros. Overkinda nesting the window just to finish off the fight. So it's another fight win here for the Pyros, but did cost them a lot of ults.
Yeah, no, that was a lot of ults invested, and like, yeah, you have Bubble, which is a very good ult to stabilize, but your only other one coming up is Tice, which I can be helpful, but I don't know if it'll be helpful where Cart is currently. So, and now you've got to deal with Sun Wall, and Dyer. I forget what is that called.
The Panopticon.
Panopticon? Okay.
Yes.
Annoying to say.
Going under the stairs here, actually. Frost is kind of caught out here. Sun comes out here from Warblerhawk, looking for a pick. Doesn't, goes wide. I don't think hit anybody.
Yeah, I don't
Frost
think
does get hit with the bubble, but a nice Panopticon here from Dyer is going to stop that engage, and Percy was all the way in the back line, does get picked off here. So man advantage now for the Bitterns as they look to slowly take some more space. Payload moving forward. Melon. Just about able to get away, but Frost is actually really far up here. You have to be careful. It does get shot by Master Jedi. It's a nice shot.
Nice shot
Punishing-
by Master Jedi. That's such
Punishing the Domina for playing too far up.
Dire very low though.
He's okay.
Stabilizes. Yeah, he's fine.
Now this re-engage is going to be so difficult. No tank here. Frost is going to be so slow to get back to this one. How do you even contest the point here? Dire's just going to boop anyone, and they're not going to do it.
Yeah, no, I don't think they do get it. I think a very... Yeah, wow, they're losing one fight and then losing point just because Domina is just nothing. You can't engage into it. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Dire showing their prowess here, and Master Jedi with another pick does get traded. But it's just a 1-for-1, and the payload's still moving now. As Dire has kind of moved his way into the back line, trying to look for more. TP from WK out to the high ground as well, putting pressure onto Cloud. Just seems like everyone's stabling for now, though.
There's sights from, Melon, yes. I don't know, sights is such a weird ult. I don't know how you find much use out of it, especially kind of where the payload is.
Well, the Bitterns are respecting it really a lot, so it's almost just like 15 free seconds that they're not going to do anything. Yeah. TP onto Melon in the back line.
Wow.
Not able to pick up the kill, but they have completely flipped the map here as all 5 of the Bitterns have taken this high ground away from the Pyros. Wall comes out to counter out the override protocol. Mercy is low, gets shot out of the air by Warbler Hawk. Trades come through, but in the end, it's an advantage here for the Bitterns. Panopticon does come out here from Frost, hitting onto both supports. Big trouble. Lamp comes out, not able to save him.
Big play by Frost. Dire
trying to trade it with their Panopticon as well, hitting on Frost and the Melon. Is going to be able to trade.
Dire countered it. What a fight. That was both Panopticons, such big uses there from Dire and Frost. But in the end, it reads in favor for, I think, the Bitterns. Even if,
yeah, they get this payload moving here, and Frost is pretty far away, so TP onto the high ground again. A nice stun onto Percy. In a lot of trouble is the Ashe. Lamp comes out to save their life, but the Bitterns have set up shop on this high ground, and they don't want to give it up.
Master Jedi pushing the payload there as the team's all up top. Melon gonna come and try and fight it, and I think Master Jedi is gonna die to Melon here, yeah. I think you gotta push. Wow, that's a big
trade for Master Jedi is really cute. Just Percy go down, so actually it's one in favor here for the Bitterns as they make their way down onto the point. Forever Kinda getting looked at next. Cloud is kind of cut off here on the side. He's gonna rip away the team, but they've stolen the cart. They need to come back to touch. Respawns as Mercy and Melon are on point now. The cast needs to touch. Isn't going to be able to live very long. And with the sun coming out, it might just be it here. The Bitterns looking to get the cap.
Yeah,
one more last stun on the Frost is going to fall.
That's it. Wow.
That's capped the minute 4 seconds here for the Bitterns.
A weird rotation by the Pyros there at the end, just splitting off from their team that was reviving, and you know, the pinch just doesn't work there. So. And yes, W Venom, my Master Jedi, ended up getting that kill on Melon. That was funny. So
it has been quite some time since I've seen a Venom mine kill, and what a crucial kill it was, right? Being able to trade for, I mean, a higher SR player, right? Like Melon's
really high SR.
Master Jedi is plat, gets the trade. It's what they needed. PK. Now what do you do if you're the Pyros, right? What can you possibly do in response here? Is it just run the same comp and hope you do better?
I don't think so, because I think Dire is just going to be better at tank here, and I think the team's very much even out in most terms. I honestly think you have to switch up something and play very, very aggressive. If you could push back past the Domino wall, I think the Bitterns just fall over. So I honestly would look at a brawl look here, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if that's crazy to say, but...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what Frost's hero pull is, but if you had a Ramatra in him, now would be probably the time to pull it out. A Mei here would also be really good if they could play that, but instead, I think it should be Percy playing this Hanzo. It's the only adaptation that they want to do. Melon gonna stay on the Widow. As we saw Master Jedi actually get a lot of first picks on attack here. We'll see if Melon can do the same.
Yeah, we'll see if Mela truly has a widow on them, because it seemed kind of 50-50 on defense. No one looking for the pick. No one's really peeking out. You just really respect the fact that he's doing whatever. Well, Frost and Dire ball on the point.
Yeah, Shield's just engaged on point. The Domina's just looking out, but Master Jedi once again gets the better of Melon. Frost trying to look for a trade down main. Percy gets stunned, and Hanzo is soon to fall. Yeah. So Master Jedi on this Widow has been absolutely electric on this map.
Oh, Master Jedi's playing really, really well. I don't know, what is Master Jedi's SR?
Like high plat, I believe.
Is it high plat? Yeah, I mean, their Widow for a high plat player is so good.
I mean, yeah, being able to find picks at first is like, that's entirely of the value of the Widow, and it just straight up wins you some fights on this map. Seen it over and over again. WK is been caught up in the side. I don't know how this happened, but it's exactly what the Pyros needed to start making some progress.
Yes. Dire very close to this. Master Jedi gets the pick though. Master Jedi getting 3 picks.
And WK is going to be back soon, so it's actually an advantage now for the Bitterns. As Frost has used the shield after this falls, I imagine the Bitterns are going to try to TP in. WK goes in the backline, sights out for Master Jedi. Frost just forced to back up, respect these sights from the Widow, and just like that, they've stabilized here and are once again holding the corner.
I didn't realize that no one fought over the Echo, but wow, never mind.
Another pick for Master Jedi.
Master Jedi is just putting in so much work. There's nothing else to talk about. Dire might fall though, playing way too aggressive, and I missed the teleporter.
Yeah, teleporter was there from WK, but then just didn't get out in time. So it's actually a huge mistake there from Dire. And with this payload so close, I don't think they're gonna be back. Window out here, and Frost gets
big window by Nano the Mercy.
Frost, he just didn't realize. He thought that the tank was down. I can do whatever I want, but Nano the Mercy with a heads-up play, going for the window, taking down Frost, and once again, they've stabilized here. A minute left on the clock. Not a lot of time here for the Pyros.
So many ults available. Oh, every ult available for the Pyros, though. And, I mean, if you want to win this, there's a chance they might just have to ult dump it, you know. But realistically, hopefully, only copy can win in this fight.
We'll see who Melon wants to copy. They might just go for the tank, as it is indeed a dominant copy. As Dire does look for the Panopticon in the backline, does hit Percy, is going to get that 1 kill here, so now advantage. But Melon getting this bubble from the Weeyang, goes in the backline, does get a stun on a Master Jedi, so they've evened it up here as the copy finally finishes. Window out from Forever Kinda, just forces the Bitterns back to the corner. But after the dust has settled, it's just a 4v4, and the sights are now out for Master Jedi.
I mean, you've got Dragon, but what else do you do here? Because there's Sun, they're pushing them out of the way.
Yeah, Sun goes in the backline, does hit onto Percy. The explosion gonna get lamped out, so everyone able to live, but Melon does get traded in the backline.
4v4,
so
very try fight.
4v4. 10 seconds left now. Do or die for the Pyros. Percy looking for anything, but shield is out from Dire just to keep everyone nice and healthy. WK getting the beam up, and Percy goes down first. Dire with a nice first pick here. Could be what the Bitterns needed to finish off this map. WK does actually get traded though, so maybe the Pyros aren't done just yet. Need to stay on this payload as the overtime continues to go here. Master Jedi is back on this Widow, looking for anything, and does hit a body shot. 2 on the Cloud. Not able to get the kill. Melon dies to the Venom Mine again!
Venom Mines!
2 times Melon has bested. Window out for both
There's
teams
the windows,
here.
both windows.
Just trying to get put a on the stun from Dire. Panopticon does pick up Percy. Foreverkind is so low.
Wow, what a good final fight. Bitterns take it though. That was such a good map.
2 Venom Mine kills onto Melon. No,
Master Jedi kinda. Master Jedi and Dire, I feel like, put the team on their back there, and it was a very well played map by both of them. That was a fun watch.
Yeah, you watch this and then you realize they didn't even win this fight because Dire had this amazing ult. Oh my god. What amazing play.
What a good map. And we'll be going to break. We'll see you guys map 3.
Traveling to Suravasa. Initiating match.
And welcome back. We're here on Sura of Asa with, I didn't even see the bans. It was Czar and Vendetta. So trying to, hurt Melon, make it easier for the Bitterns. And I think the Czar is just to, not have to play against Czar.
Yeah,
So-
I think the Czar ban, it's smart. If Frost ever wants to swap over to that Orisa, not giving Dire the option to play Czar, I think is really smart. As well as Vendetta, I thought Melon has been, honestly might be the best Vendetta in the league from what I've seen this season. So take away that, I think is a really strong pick. And we actually see Dire hovering this Diva, could be the
I like
counter
it.
to the Mauga.
I think it's a good pick. I mean, into 2 flyers in your support line and the Mauga, I think were good, and then you have Adventure and Sojourn in the EPS line, and then the Lucio Fury. I like the Bloons Conqueror way more than I like the Pyros. Like,
Yeah, it could be Frost. It could be hard for Frost to find a target, right? Who do you run on when everyone else just leaves? You know, either the Lucio Super Slippery, the best target, I mean, really is the Sojourn, but that's maybe not the easiest thing to find.
Byron WK was in there, but able to save
Yeah, WK actually just completely 1v1s Melon in the background. So it does get traded for Message Jedi as the Pyros looking to get first cap here. WK stalling it out. Percy a little bit in trouble here. He's going to be able to get some care from the supports. So first cap does go through here for the Pyros.
Melon is just taking so much damage, which is weird.
Nice shot by Percy.
That's a good pick.
WK was standing still. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. He's just literally standing still.
It's an important pick, though, so they have to wait so much longer having to wait for WK. So, I don't know how much Dyer plays Diva. You'd think it'd be the counter, but if it's something he's not comfortable on, I mean, Dyer's just gonna pull you over.
I thought he could be a little bit more aggressive, but at least in the first fight, he wanted to probably just try to counter in the engage of Frost. But Frost more than happy to just play slow and just burn people from afar. As we do see Dyer trying to get onto this high ground now, forcing Percy off to dig in from WK, looking for some aggression, but Master Jedi once again just gets picked off first here. Dyer looking for trades in the background, but another nice shot from Percy does get a trade here. So
that might be point one.
Overwatch going down. I think that's just going to be first point here, going in favor of the Pyros.
Yeah, I thought I liked the Diva pick at first, but it genuinely just doesn't seem like Dyer is able to get value on it. I don't think he's comfortable on it. So
I think it's just a little too slow. I mean, 2 fights in a row we've seen where Master Jedi just gets run at by Frost and instantly dies because realistically there's no way to save the Sojourn from the dive.
Big stagger. Like Cloud and the Pyros. See if Dyer would fish. If I were him, I would fish. But he opts to stay on Diva, so a lot of ults online from both sides. It could be a big ult fight here. So
yeah, Cloud has done a pretty good job of getting value from these cat ultimates. So we'll see if the cat map maybe onto Dyer or maybe onto somebody else.
Or
cat, for a target. As the point unlocks here, Pyros once again gonna get first cap as the Bitterns just didn't even really try to contest it. Cage here, WK, goodbye. Dyer's in the cage as well. But BTM trying to live on, does get the bomb off on point, but not able to find any trades. Not even getting back.
I mean, that was just beautiful from the side of the Pyros, I'm not gonna lie. They played that really, really well. Pause.
Pause again for
It's WK. Love to see it.
WK asking for pause. What else is new?
4 ults on from both sides. Both tank ults gone. I mean, Cloud and Foreverkin, they seem to just be doing better on support right now. But I mean, I think Man of the Mercy and Warlord just have the better ults. That goodbye Venture ult though. So that felt like such a waste.
Yeah, it seemed like Frost just wanted to get anybody in with that cage. Saw WK on point alone, and yep, that's good enough. Get the pick, win the fight. I think Dyer kind of walked into it maybe to try to save WK, but in the end, it was didn't matter. And this ult bank here is so strong.
I think the Cadavers just won.
Yes, the Cadavers did just win.
So 3-0. In favor of the Cadavers. So congrats to the Canadian Cadavers for getting their first win. Ari was right, they were finally on the up, so
WR.
shout out to Ari. And now we're an hour in and at the beginning of map 3. Thanks, WK.
Well, how many pauses has it been? I did say it was like plus or minus 4 pauses. I think it's been 3 so far. I feel like we're at 3 because we had to. There was
and then
it was basically 2 on Lijiang because we had to restart the map and then we had to pause again.
Oh yeah, and then there's this. Okay, I'll say 3. So, both Nathan and Ross is saying they can ring for WK if any Canadians are watching.
It's WK DPS though, so I don't know.
I think Nathan could. So
For DPS though, I think WK is like flat, no? Yeah, yeah, that's the thing. This WK is on DPS, so
if you plat DPS,
I think
I thought it
so.
was. I thought it was
On
diamond.
sheet, I could check
I forget
WK's
what team is
profile.
this. Where this is the Bitterns.
Okay, WK is currently Diamond 2, so you need to be Diamond 3 or lower on DPS to
Gotcha.
ring.
You guys are you diamond 2 or lower?
Captain thinks I'm flat.
No, I don't think you're plat. Bro, I've been glazing you all season. This guy.
Secretly, TC's been saying how he wishes he never picked Nathan.
Truly.
Probably
truly.
wants to trade
Hey,
him away. Actually,
I hate this guy. I hate this guy. I want to trade my whole team, honestly. Like, I hate those. I hate them. I just need.
Alright.
I need to read. Okay.
So we're also just lying in chat. Everyone's ours. We're actually gonna get back into
Yeah.
this.
We're gonna get back.
As
WK
once
loses
again,
duel.
Dire actually just gonna swap. I like this. You
Yeah,
said he
I
didn't
like it
really feel
also.
comfortable on that diva.
No, I think this is good. I was calling for it earlier. I thought Dire needed a swap. And WK opting to play Tracer instead of Venture, which I think it's good. You can if you can really get Forever Kinde out. I mean, you just do so much.
Yeah, the thing with the Venture is, right, is both supports are in the air, so it makes it a lot harder for them to get a lot of value. And we see immediately Forever Kinde does get taken on first. It's a beat from Overwatch to counter out Melon's Dragon Blade, and a re-engage here with this overclock here from Master Jedi does spell the end for Frost. So Captain comes through here for the Bitterns, and already looking better with this Ursa swap.
Yeah, no, those swaps were really good. I mean, you see Master Jedi got the pick on Forever Kinde, but that only happens if WK does all the damage. And that's what won them that fight. I think just, getting out Forever Kinde and Orbital pretty much immediately. So, I mean, these swaps are just really, really good and favor Bitterns long term, I think.
Yeah, early Kitsune rush here for the Bitterns. They want to play super aggressive. Percy really low. Dire going all the way in to try to get the kill. Is unable to do so. Catnap now onto the Orisa, but Melon has fallen down first. Cloud does get the kill onto Dire, and with another Mercy falling, I think the Pyro is going to be able to get this cap comes through. It's a nice trade from Master Jedi, so it's still 3 for 3, but with no tank here, Frost is going to be able to set up on this point, and they might have to give the cap.
Frost took a while to take any time to cap there. They're going to get another touch. Dire has the Terra Surge, and they have Pulse. They could turn this around.
Yeah, but Master Jedi means it's actually a 4v5 here, 4 on point. WK going down first is not going to help. Dire tried it with the Terra Surge, but inside of that orbital ray, the Orisa just gets melted so quickly.
Yeah, the Pulse of the Terra Surge.
Oh, early up here on Flashpoint.
That was a good orbital. Good job for Forever Kinde. So, only online is Cage. See if Frost just, solo gives somebody gets hurt.
He might be going early with here. Nice spear from Dire into Frost. So no Cage there, and no ults left on board for the Pyros. WK gets the first pick on Percy to boot. So now the Bitterns looking to get this point here first. As Dire a little bit low, needs to play a little bit careful, but a 2-man advantage here should be enough for the Bitterns. Nice spear onto Frost, just to really not let this Maga do anything, shoving him in a corner with the spin. Not able to kill him just yet. Finally, Frost is going to go down.
Finally going to get a cap.
More stalls out here. Cloud at 1 point. Melon's still alive on the coast, but finally she's going to jump off the map, and first cap does go through for the Bitterns.
It's not in favor for any point. It's really just kind of staggering.
Yeah.
So, I think that was kind of waste. Maybe you get some 1%, but I mean, Cloud and Melon already have a waste, so you don't really get anything out of that. So.
The swap here for Frost, they say the Maga not working. We're just going to mirror the Orisa.
I like it. I like the swap. I mean, Orisa's just an annoying character, so both sides play it. I think it works really well. And yeah,
This ends now.
Master Jedi with the overclock does get 2 right away. The OC gets huge value. WK does get traded by Melon as the Pyros might try to keep going in this fight. Beat here to counteract the blade from Melon. Does a nice job is Warblehawk. Just trying to stable are the Bitterns. Frost is really cut off here on the side. It's gonna jump off the map, but does get rescue beamed up here from Cloud. So the Orisa not dead just yet. 98% and counting. And nobody touches the point. They just let it go for free.
Wow. I wanna put this out there. Warblehawk's doing a really good job of making sure they get beat by the time Melon gets played and counteracting. Melon has not been able to get a successful blade. So I think the Bitterns will all die here. Dire might, but you know they won the point, so they died early though.
Yeah, you'll definitely take it for the Bitterns there. Dire did invest his Terra Surge at the end, but yeah, you don't care. You got the point anyways. So
Russian pulse online for the Bitterns, but a lot will come up against the Pyros. So we'll see. Never mind. They're just gonna let them take it.
yeah, Melon's actually caught up on the side. She gets scouted out and is gonna go down. So Melon trying to be a little cheeky there with the flank, but the Bitterns read it all the way. Go for this Kitsune Rush on point. Nice ult here from Frost. Pulls 3 people together. Warblehawk solo trying to pick up the kill. She does go down eventually. Mercy as well, investing this overclock is going to be the fight win. And because they got first cap here, it's already 50%.
I know we're already in last fight territory, and the Bitterns don't have any ults compared to 2 support ults from the so you either want to. I think since it's already at 70%, you just have to play this as slow as possible. Try and get your MOC, and then try to.
It's an early orbital ray out here for the Pyros. They're trying to end this map here and now, but I think it might have been a little bit too far away. Nano the Mercy super low, does go down to Cloud. WK does trigger the overtime as Dire now has his own Terra Surge. Maybe something to work with here for the Bitterns. Dire on point, does get hit with the cattle, but the Terra Surge immediately counters it out and picks up the kill. And Forever Kinda, they're not done just yet. Dire so low though, does go down. With Warblehawk falling as well, I think that's going to be the end of Saravasa here. The Pyros, they stumbled a little bit, but they're going to pick up a 3-1 win and be up 2-1 in the series.
Yeah. I mean, once again, I think the Bitterns fell to the fact that they figured out what to do against this Pyros team a little too late. And it just fell apart. So, another good map by the Pyros. Their Orisa's looking really good. And I think the Orisa might just be the answer against this Bitterns team.
Yeah. Nice catnap here from Cloud. Picked up the kill onto Dire. As the Pyros, they go up 2-1 in our series. Can the Bitterns battle back, take us to another Map 5 Gigabanger? We'll see. Don't go anywhere, Map 4 after the break.
Traveling to
And we're back. We are here on Numbani with a Diva ban from the Pyros and a Cat ban from the Bitterns. Welcome to map 4.
Yeah, I think Numbani is a smart pick here for the Bitterns. We see how comfortable the Pyros are just playing like a rush comp, so you get rid of a rush map, right? You pick Numbani, make Frost get off the Mauga. We see him play the Hazard here, so I think it's smart.
Yeah, I like watching Hazard, and I'm excited to see Frost play Hazard here. But like Dire gets to play the Sigma for free. And, like we were talking about, his poke tanks are super scary. So we'll see what happens. And we're gonna see an Echo which I think is fun. I think Echo's also fun to watch. So.
Yeah, and if Frost plays Hazard half as good as Nort, I think the Pyros are in a good spot here.
Yeah, I agree on that one.
3, 2,
And here we go. Map 4 begins.
Yeah, we see Dire on the Sigma. Makes a lot of sense for what they want to run, especially with this Diva ban. You saw how good Dire was playing the poke style tank on Circuit Royale. So going to the Sigma, probably just going to rock out Frost whenever he goes for an engage.
Oh, really low there earlier. They just very low there earlier, but ooh, gets rocked. Auto height.
Yeah, Dire just trying to get this high ground. Frost forced to back up again. WK has taken the coast angle away, and Frost gets stunned again. Super low is the Hazard, but surviving once again. But more space has to be conceded. Melon is actually the one that gets caught out, and another pick from Warblehawk means this first point defense is going to crumble just as quickly as it started. Another rock onto Frost.
I mean,
and a great start here for the Bitterns.
Dire's tank or Sigma is just something else. It is a scary tank to play against in any way. So, and if you can't play what you're comfortable with against this tank, then it's not gonna be as easy as some of the other maps.
Melon has swapped to Mei
I
on Numbani.
don't like that. For multiple reasons, but mostly because I think Mei sucks. Not as like, I think she's good, but like I hate her, you know. So.
Number one Mei hater. Don't you play a lot of Mei?
I used to, but after I diff Neptune in the semifinals, forcing him onto Farah,
That you peaked?
yeah, and I retired, and I never touched her again.
I see. But another rock, you're onto Frost. Melon does try to go for the wall, but Dire's just going to use the flux onto Frost again. Suzu out means that Frost is not going to die, but he just goes in. He doesn't care if he's half HP. He throws
Dire
his life
also
away.
falls though. No tanks in battle here.
Yeah, but with another pick on the Melon, there's nobody really here to force cart. It has to probably be for Everkin to drop. Instead, they're just going to back up. This payload already being close to capped here on second. Frost probably will be back in time to get the touch. And Dire's still a little bit further away. So with this kit, I imagine the Bitterns are going to try to back up.
Battlebot and Sun here, trying to just...
Does hit on the cloud. Suzu not able to keep him alive through Master Jedi's ult as well. 2 for 2 trades here as the Blizzard does freeze up Dire on the point. They're going to get the pick onto the tank. So it is a fight win here for the Pyros, but it was expensive.
Yes. I mean, not as expensive as losing a fight and using 2 ults, so I think it's fine. I want to point out there, Forever Kinde had a really good bash. Dire just got out of May Freeze, and then Forever Kinde bashed him right back into the May Freeze, so he's stay frozen. So good bash there for Forever Kinde at the end of that fight. To confirm Dire was down. So.
Yeah. Now the Bitterns trying to get this cap come through, but WK gets picked. Master Jedi does get a pick in response, and the support might be the higher priority target. Master Jedi does get dove here by Frost. Suzu out from the end of the Mercy to keep them alive, and Melon, she gets punished for being a little bit too far up here. Frost's ult not able to connect onto anybody as Dire uses a shift to eat it up. Bob comes out on the point, but it's too late to save Frost or Forever Kinda. So after this Bob gets taken out, I think the cap is going to come through here as 3v5. I think the Pyros are just going to give it up.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's no reason to try and after it. I mean, this is going to be a lot brawlier anyway. So
Nice pick from WK. Full stickies onto water in the high ground. Warbler Hawk is in the room. She's just about able to live. So they still get an advantage of that pick here. And now with the hazard being on high ground, Dire is able to take some space in here down main. WK probably looking for a duplicate potentially onto this hazard. So far, just willing to play slow. Kitsune Rush on point. Nice bash there for Forever Kinda. Does pick up the kill onto Nano Mercy. At this copy from Melon, sorry, this copy from WK, not able to do anything. As a full team wipe here.
WK gets picked on the way out though. So. A lot of ults coming up here for the Bitterns. You've got BattleBot and Stun, and you've also got Flux. So a lot of flying up in the air after using this.
Yeah, we'll see here. There's only one Suzu here from Cloud to try to keep everybody alive. You're gonna need to Suzu the Flux, the Sun, and potentially some hits of those BattleBot. Frost is in the room trying to brawl him out, but not much he can do when there's 4 people here from the Bitterns. Eventually he's gonna have to give that.
Really well, but yeah, he will.
Yeah, WK has moved on to point. Frost gonna get forced out eventually, you imagine here. Just continuing to sit up this high ground.
Melon has stopped to the side.
Huge rock from Dire hits on the
Big
Cloud.
pick.
That's the pick they needed. No Kitsune Rush now. Sun comes in, does connect onto water, but he's just gonna go hide back in spawn with another pick onto Melon. Forever Kid is super low. Dire gets the pick as well. BattleBot out here. Cloud forced to Kitsune Rush all the way in spawn. Frost does hit 2 with the downpour, but
there's the flood.
With the Flux onto Melon, not much she can do about that one. Frost is super low on point, eventually gonna go down here. And it's gonna be a full cap here on Numbani. A minute 44 for the Bitterns.
Yeah. Good job by the Bitterns on attack there, and I think their comp looks even better for them in defense, so I think they've got a real advantage going into round 2.
Initiating match.
Yeah, Dire with an amazing rock at the start of that fight onto Cloud. Gets the follow-up shot. Exactly the pick they needed. The Kitsune Rush was all that the Pyros had to work with. Take that out of the equation, and that's just a recipe for success.
Yeah.
As they move over to defense now.
I'm looking at these stats. Master Jedi is 17-1. Doing very, very good job. And they play hit scans, so very good job at living and just killing. Like, props to them.
Yeah, and we saw it. It's pretty similar to what we saw on Circuit Rail, right? When Master Jedi is just able to play range and just shoot people, he's gonna get picks. He's gonna do his job.
Exactly.
Rasa in chat, not super happy that his collegiate teammate is dominating so well in Aurora, and in their collegiate games, not so much.
Melon opting to play the Genji here rather than whatever Mr. Heroes she was trying to play before. So we'll see if it works better for her here, or if she'll have to continue to swap.
Yeah, and we actually see Cloud also on this Alari as well. No, and they're instantly dead. Master Jedi with the first pick.
Oh my gosh.
And Forever Kinda goes down as well.
Great start.
So they're actually in trouble. Water is super low. WK gets traded by Frost. What are we doing? Water is 1 HP. Dire trying to bounce the orbs against the wall. Master Jedi is going to plant it with the front grenade. What is happening? Everybody's just dying.
Master Jedi's cooking. This is insane.
Keep this guy MVP already. I don't even care if they lose the series.
True, I agree with that. Ooh, Master Jedi falling really, really low. I'll go to save life there. The Pyros here opting to try and take WK falling really, really low, but can't get anything out of it.
Dyer's
also
actually
falling
pretty
really low.
in trouble here. Suzu comes out from Nano the Mercy, and
Good pick by
WK gets
WK.
not forever into. So the engage not working here for the Pyros. They're gonna have to rethink this one again. Dyer
Big
does gonna
rock by Dyer on the melon. That was a beautiful rock. Across the ball.
Yeah, Melon just trying to get some trade onto Dyer, but unable to do so. And 2 minutes are already gone, and no progress was made here for the Pyros.
I know, and I mean the ult advantage sits in favor of the Bitterns, but I mean,
Potter's only at 55.
I know.
He's not even close to ult.
I mean, Forever Kinde is only at 30. Like,
Yeah.
no one
So-
on their team has almost anything. So
Third fight, third attempt here. They went up through the room, they went coast, and now they're going down main. Frost taking so much poke here. Melon trying to get something going in the backline, but just forced to disengage again here. Just not able to find anything are the Pyros. Dyer has built this Flux, and Master Jedi WK so close to their ult as well here for this next engage. Cloud is trying to go down below. Forever Kinde is just like walking on point. Where are we going? Frost is caught out completely in the backline. Gonna fall as well. Melon in the backline. Gonna die.
I mean,
What's happening?
a minute 30. I mean, depending on how fights go, this could be last fight territory. One team has 4 ults and is 30% away from Sun, and the other team has nothing. You swapped off your downpour, and now you're gonna be down 2 ults regardless of the situation. Like you won't have orbital lord and you won't have downpour. So this is gonna be a 5-3 ult battle in last fight territory.
And WK even has a really good top here on a Frost. It's just an early Flux. The Mauga is the target. Battlebot also comes down from Master Jedi. Gets the one shot on Forever Kinde. Melon goes off the map.
They're gonna lose the fight early. Try and get another fight. But I mean, even then, you still have both. You have Sun versus Sun. Man on the Mercy is Rush, and then you have Copy versus Bladen. Battlebot. So see what happens.
We'll see. I mean, Pyros, they do get 2 ults out in that fight. One last fight to go here on Numbani. Or we're going to a map 5. WK has the dupe. Probably going to go on the tank. A second Mauga in the fight. Could cause a lot of trouble. Frost going in early. Gets stunned out. Super low. Suzu comes out and saves their life. But still quite low. Cloud falling low, but it's actually Master Jedi once again getting the first pick. Cloud gets the trade, but it's all in favor of the Bitterns here. Only 2 alive. Counter pin comes out here. Frost not able to find anything. WK's Mauga. There's only 4 seconds left. Nobody's going to be able to touch the point. And that's going to be map 4 going away of the Bitterns.
What did I say? We're going to map 5. What did I say? We're going to map 5. This is a banger of a series, and we'll see what happens in the next map. We'll be back after break.
Traveling to New Queens. Initiating match.
And welcome to New Queen Street, map 5 of Bitterns versus Pyros. The Pyros opted to take New Queen Street for map, and in return, the Bitterns banned Soldier, and then the Pyros banned Orisa. So, all in all, solid bans and a decent map from I think all sides.
Yeah, I think the Soldier ban, I think it's mostly to protect Master Jedi on this Emre has been so good in this series so far, and is going to have to once again be really good in this map 5 because Frost, he's on the Malga right away, and the Bitterns really have had no answer for this so far in the series, and they need to come up with one now in map 5.
Yeah, I agree. I think we were talking about it. Sojourn ban probably would have been better, because you know Percy's probably coming in.
4, 3, 2, 1.
But you know it works out either way.
Unlocks in 30 seconds.
We start map 5 though.
Yeah, and this is the Pyros comp, right? This Vendetta, Juno, Cat, and Mauga.
Yeah.
The Bitterns used all of their bans. They couldn't ban any of those characters because that's what they banned on the first 4 maps. So now Pyros theoretically at full strength. We'll see what the Bitterns can do in response. Dire onto Sigma has been his best look in this series. So if there's anything that's going to work for the Bitterns, it might be this. Frost engaging here, just gets instantly rocked though. Kind of low on point, does go down.
Very
So
aggressive play.
yeah, actually really good wall there from WK, cutting off Frost from any of the Juno healing, so that the Mauga not able to do anything, and maybe this is what the Bitterns needed here, as they get the first push.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I talked about this in the Mariachis, and Lemur's game, if there's any fight you want to win first, I think on this map, on push, you just gain the win so much from there. Especially
Yeah,
if you can get
Frost
far.
already used his cardiac overdrive, but Master Jedi does get picked first. Dire does end up trading 1, but they're still getting pushed though, even though they're down a member. So Bitterns can't be too sad about this, actually.
No, I agree. But, I mean, I think Dire and WK will fall here, and I know I think really putting in so much work on this Vendetta. Such a stupid character. But, you know, she plays it well.
Yeah, and I think maybe this is the counter strategy for the Pyros, right? If the Bitterns' whole idea is that we're just not going to let Frost play the game, then Frost is just going to play slow and let Melon carry, right?
Yeah. I agree. And then the person on the Bitterns who seems to be carrying the most is Master Jedi, and Master Jedi cannot run away from this Vendetta. So, I mean, Melon is kind of like the X factor here.
She's actually set up on the side here. I don't think any of them Bitterns know. Master Jedi does try to clear it out, but Melon already engages. Dyer is forced to use his shift and just going to go down as soon as it's over. So 2 more picks come through, and I think that's going to be cap here for the Pyros.
It will be in a very strong start for them. I was yapping about a good first fight win, but it doesn't matter if you're just going to win every fight after that. So.
Yeah, it seems like they found the answer here. Melon engaging with this Vendetta every single time has been so tough here for the Bitterns to counter.
You're going to see a lot of old teams in this fight. Both teams have 3 and have 2 more coming up, so.
I was willing to give some space though. They're actually just disengaging here, but trying not to take the fight there. And Percy gets a nice pick onto Master Jedi. Warclock in the air with the sun does connect onto Percy, as well as there's ult on point. Blizzard comes out, not able to freeze anyone.
Wow, nothing out of that fight for everybody.
So complete mess of the fight. It's a 4v4, and Warclock getting another pick here. So one man advantage here. Dyer goes in for the flux, does connect onto Cloud, gonna get the kill onto the cat. The Bitterns are gonna win this one out after a really messy and a lot of ults used in that fight. I think it was 3 ults, 4 ults, 5 ults?
3 ults, and yeah, it was Blizz, Flux, and Sun in exchange for Orbital and OC. So, you know, the Pyros still have kind of an advantage. So.
Yeah. Point getting up close to this checkpoint here for the Bitterns, but they're just going to disengage once again. Melon is in early, and a nice shot from Percy does get a first kill onto Nano the Mercy. Cage comes out onto Dyer. There's nothing he can do about it. And it's a 1 fight win here for the Pyros.
Yeah, I mean, good job by Frost. He's really good at these cages. Just gets in there, gets one, gets a kill. And, I mean, that fight's usually over for the Bitterns right after that cage too. So, good job by Frost.
Yeah, another late trade onto Master Jedi means that the bot is going to keep pushing here for the Pyros. Now, Master Jedi with the Autobots might be able to do something here. No overclock or anything really to counter it out. As he does pull it out here on the high ground, looking for Percy. Shot hits the tree though, so they don't actually get that kill. Frost now the target. Not able to find one at the end. Melon in the back with the Southern Blade does pick up Warbler Hawk, and the Cattle here does go a little bit wide here, but Master Jedi does get cleaned up in the end. But they did steal the bot in all of this. And Percy dies with far spawns. So they do win the fight, but they don't get any payload push, and Percy is all the way back at their far spawn. So Bitterns might be able to actually walk pretty fast here.
Ooh, no, going in there. Trying to make some space. A lot of ults coming on for the Pyros. I assume an early place here. Trying to make some space like that.
This ends now.
There's no sleep. Good wall though.
Yeah. Not able to find anything. This Blizzard comes out. Frost is frozen up here. No Suzu for this Malga as they do pick up the kill. Melon looking for WK onto the point. Cloud flying into the back line and just gonna die for it. WK does get traded in the end, but it's another fight win here for the Bitterns, and this lead is only 29 meters, not very far.
Yeah, it's not. It's anyone's game, and the Bitterns have ult advantage here, so I could see them using 1 or 2 ults here, getting halfway, and then creating an ult for an ult to maybe put them in the lead. So.
Yeah. We'll see what they want to go with first. Is it going to be the Sun? Is it going to be the Kitsune Rush? Or is Dire going to go with this Flux? Melon is already engaged in the back line, but it was a TP out here. Flux comes out, does just hit Frost. That's the target they want. Slam comes down on him. Will go down for it. Forever Kinda is really low here, trying to kite out. He is going to be able to live, but with no Mauga, the Pyros are sent running.
That's what I talked about, 2 ults. Now you have Battle Bot soon, and you have your Curie Rush against a cat ult that might not do much in the current position, an Orbital, and I mean a Scary Cage, but...
Yeah, this is the fight for the lead here. Ray comes out, counteracted by this Kitsune Rush. Rock does not hit anything here for Dire. Frost has this cage, looking for Dire, doesn't even need it though, as the Sigma's just gonna fall down early and just slam onto Nano the Mercy. Master Jedi, I don't know about this one.
I don't know about that. So, they got halfway there, right? So, you know, it is winnable, but, you know, 3 ults online for the Pyros, and then you have OC coming out soon. And, I mean, Blizzard can make the difference, but who knows?
I think it's a big mistake there from Master Jedi, though. That would have been a nice ult for them to have going to this fight, but the ult bank for the Bitterns, it's completely bust. They have nothing. Going into 4 ults here for the Pyros. 2 minutes left means if they win this, their lead is going to balloon to something truly substantial here. Cage comes out early here, and the Sundering Blade, they're just trying to hide in the corner. They do actually hide from it, so nobody actually gets hit by that one out. And Melon does get traded. Frost and dies. Blizzard out on point. Please up Forever Kinda. And this overclock from Percy, it might be a little too late. It's 2v2 on point, but the Bitterns have the block.
They have the ball. I mean, there were 3 ults used there. All you have now is Cloud ult, and I mean, now there's an advantage with the Flux coming up.
BK dies!
BK does die though, so I think Dire should give some space here, wait for his team, and then re-engage. I think they have the advantage.
Yeah, he's got to be really careful though. If he doesn't back up, Melon's gonna be on him, and Frost's gonna be on him soon here too. He is gonna respect it. Back up, Cat ult comes through. Just pull Dire in the middle of the whole team. Nothing he can do about it. Nice play there from Cloud. Means that it was a nice fight there for the Bitterns, but with those 2 picks in the WK and Dire, the lead for the Pyros is going to grow here.
Yeah. I unfortunately don't know what you need. Yeah, you have to wait for tanking. I need to 12 his points. The lead doesn't get so big that you can't win it, so... Dire is back here, though.
Melon just 2v1ing in the backline, picks up both kills on the Master Jedi and Warbler Hawk. Melon absolutely carrying out here. Nice stun from Frost and Nano the Mercy, and it's a 0 ult fight. Complete domination for the Pyros. 30 seconds left.
I think that might be game. I don't see a way for the Bitterns to really come back from this.
No ults online for the Pyros, and 2 ults here for the Bitterns, so they have to win this fight. 20 seconds left. Frost goes in, does get stunned. Wall out here, does force them back for now, but still man advantage. Warblehawk going in with the Sun, just chuck it onto Percy, completely misses. Cloud does die, and it's another huge rock here from Dire to pick up a kill onto Forever Kinda. WK does get 2. Frost is just going to die on point here, so they do win the first fight, but a lot more to go.
They do get Rush, they have Flux and they have Blaze, but, I mean, everything is almost there for the Pyros. They almost have every ult and will surely get it in one of the 2 possible fights that will come up.
Basically 5 ults for the Pyros. But, I mean, we'll see. They have options, right? They can Blizz on point, they can Flux on point. Things for the Bitterns to do here. Frost just getting poked out for now. Percy is on the flank. Melon engaging over top. Onto Master Jedi in the back line. Not able to find the kill for now here. WK is low on point, just dies with the Blizzard.
There's the
Terrible here for the Bitterns. Vendetta ult and Cat ult completely missed here, actually. And the Flux hit 2. Frost has got to be really careful now. On point, super low does go down here. Man advantage for the Bitterns. Nice overclock here from Percy. Does pick up one and the Mercy and Dire goes
and they don't touch.
That's it.
And that's it for the Pyros. They win. What a game. What a game.
Percy with a nice overclock there to end it off. It was a scrappy last fight, but the Pyros, they do pick it up in the end, do get the map 5 victory here over the Bitterns.
Who did an MVP? really not sure.
For MVP,
Yeah,
I have a name.
You have a name? Let me hear it.
Cloud.
Why is
I
that?
thought the cat was really good, and
You want-
almost every single cat ult I thought was finding value. Um, I thought their cat was just really good. Rasa and Chet
Hey.
agrees with me.
Okay, I'll support it. I really didn't know. It felt like Melon was doing a lot on map 5, but other than that, Melon wasn't doing too much in other maps. Frost, doing well in the tank, but sometimes had their moments, and it's I didn't know who had the best resume at the end there, but yeah, I'm fine with giving it to Cloud.
Yeah,
I don't think we can get them in here for an interview, but I think we will be giving. We can. Oh, okay.
if we could.
I think they're in Team with Ringer right now, so if you mind.
Yeah, they should be. We can pull Cloud in here for MVP talk.
No.
Surely we can get it.
There we go.
There we go.
Hi, Cloud.
As
Hi.
we have Cloud in here, you are the MVP of the match.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Yeah,
you
first
feeling?
question, just how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. I love playing the cat, so it's so fun.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you played really well. You're really consistent. Those ults were really, really great. So, I mean, you did a great job. Big reason why
I
you
mean,
guys won.
yeah, we had great comms on the team. Vibes were pretty high the entire time. We went from like 5 minutes not having a ringer to winning this match. So
Oh, nice job.
Yeah, you were able to win it in the end here. Just a question for you about your team comps there. It seems like you guys are really invested in this Mauga comp. Uh, we've seen it work really well for you, as well as you on the cat. What makes this comp just so good for you guys?
we have a lot of strengths in our comms and wanting to crash out together, and we kind of like enjoy playing fast and fun, and we have a lot of comfort picks with those characters. I know Frost loves Mauga, Melon loves their data right now, and I love Cat. And it kind of works out.
Yeah. I mean, hey, nothing's better than playing what you enjoy, right? And if you're good at
For
it, you're
sure.
good at it. So, and if
For
it
sure.
works together in unison, or you can figure out a way to make it work in unison, just you're like, I forget what the word is, but you're just having a blast. So.
Yeah, and it's definitely what you had today. TC, you got any questions?
I mean, other than the Classico, not really. So.
Okay. Yeah, thought I could have more questions, but I actually just can't think of anything right now. My brain's too fried after
I've
such
been streaming
a
for
giga
hours.
banger of a map. Yeah, so I guess we could just ask El Clasico. So if you could give MVP to anyone else on your team, who would it be and why?
It would have to be Frost this time. I mean, he was playing great. His comms were really good, and he was kind of clutching up a lot of times too. But honestly, everyone was playing really well. I saw Percy going off a lot of times, just killing 4. And also a special thanks to our ringer for showing up 5 minutes before our match started.
W Ringer.
I'll be sure can day. So yeah, I mean, props to you guys for the win. I mean, obviously after week by week, you come in here, you're 0-0, got something to prove. So you guys came in and you won it. Good job.
All right, thank you.
Yep. Thank you, Cloud.
All right.
Have fun celebrating with your team. Enjoy.
I
the win.
will.
Yes. Yes.
Say hi for me.
Will do. All right. Goodbye.
See you.
Yeah.
All right. That's it's gonna be it from us here on the prod. It was a really exciting map 5 victory, and what a really nice day of games, right? This Saturday
Honestly,
brought us some
just
amazing
good week.
games.
Like a lot of good games in general. I mean, even like you look back to like Astronauts and Raccoon Dogs. Like it's just been a great week for Aurora, and what a way to wrap it up. So that's it for week 5. So we'll see you guys next week with week 6.
Yeah, week 6 coming up. I've been Nave for TC and Strudel on the prod. Thank you guys, and have a good night.
Bye bye.